Hey, hey, hey. No, retouch. I don't want retouch on. What the heck? No retouch. Oh no, I did it again. Oh, Lord. Hello, everybody. That green screen, but I got retouch on. I don't want retouch. There we go. Welcome in. I'm just doing kind of a quicker get ready with me today to get ready to record some. It's called UGC, user generated content. So it's kind of like recording commercials. You have a script and everything, and you record it. Let me clean the screen again. Everything looks fuzzy to me lately, and I don't know if it's my contacts and the world looks blurry. Hey, hey. Or if it's blurry. Hey, everybody. Let's see. I have to turn off my mic and blow my nose. How do I do that? Hold on a minute. Let me mute just a minute. Hello. Hey, May. Oh, well, I'm just going to get ready. I can't like show you how to record the UGC because I have to like set up the lights. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Peace. Love you. I wish I could show you how it's done, but I use a teleprompter and not a teleprompter app because I couldn't possibly memorize lines. So that's going to be a real problem for me being an actress. I could do commercials where I can deliver like a couple lines at a time. Welcome in, everybody. Let's do some things. We're going to do a get ready with me and our regular chat that we always do. It's about whatever. It's about surviving. Hey, Red. Is everything blurry or is it my eyes? I cannot figure this out. I really cannot figure out what's going on. I feel like my phone is blurry, but I feel like it could possibly be my contacts. I don't know. So I got this is an iPhone 17 that I use pretty much just for streaming. And I don't really know how to use it, but it seems like the camera was better until the other day after an upload, and then it just lost a lot of its mojo. Full of chocolate and peanut butter. What's that mean? What's that mean? Yeah, welcome in. I'm doing great. I'm exhausted, but doing great. That reminds me, let's put on some eye mask. Before I record, I'm doing great. I hope y'all are. Please double tap the like button if you're here. That'll let algorithm know that it's an important live and that you like me. I want you to like me. Then I relive my whole childhood where I was like not the cool kid. Just kidding. Hey, I've been here. I'm just getting back into my cycle of doing lives and I'm trying to find a schedule for it, but I think I'm just going to have to lean into my life and do it when I can because I have to do other things. Double tap on your way in. I guess we got to do something with this hair. I should have curled this hair. I washed it, I straightened it, and I should have put in like one of those roly things. Hey, Emma, that goes all over your head. And y'all call it overnight curls. I call it rollers because that's what it is. Or heatless curls. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're rollers. So I'm gonna have to straighten it out. They don't look as cute when they're wrinkly. It's either gotta be curly or straight. Y'all know I'm not good at hair. And we're gonna do some glow up. It is 1:10 p.m. That's a good reminder. I actually need to get ready. I need to be done by 3 and record my content, get it submitted so that I don't get behind. Kind of got behind yesterday. Hey, thank you. I was so tired. I just decided to do the Phoenix Society support group they have on the second and fourth Sunday of the month. No, Monday of the month. And I haven't done it in so long, and I used to do it all the time, right? But I just hadn't done it, and I was just feeling tired and just kind of spent. I've been so emotional lately. So I thought, let me sit in on on this, on this support group, and they had a speaker, and she was talking about resilience and you know, talking about resilience and how healing isn't linear. A lot of the things I say, but sometimes you need to hear somebody else say it to you, you know? And it was really, really good. The great support group. I was glad I did it, but it kind of wiped out my afternoon. Let me see. I'm going to put on the community moderation. I forgot. Participant mode will be subscribers for a duration of at least a minute. That's where we'll start. And we do that to help keep the moderators from getting overwhelmed and the chat from getting overwhelmed with questions that say, what happened to you? When that's not what I'm talking about right now. And then it's really not that. It's the rude questions and all the uh, like insults that they have to block and jokes and stuff. So if you see that, please do take a moment to sub. If you wait a minute, you'll be able to comment. If you double tap the like button, that'd be great. I am going to put on my eye patches. I am Tonya Renee Meisenbach. I'm going to do a get ready with me. And I am also known as Burned Beauty 2018. Um, why you do this to yourself? Kendall Moss, you think I set myself on fire? Kendall Moss thinks I set myself on fire. Why you do this to yourself? So I guess that's a compliment if you just think I've had too much plastic surgery. Sometimes it's better, well, always it's better to know what you're talking about. So if you're curious about something, you're not quite sure, then it's better. And it's okay. We're going to come with it, Emma. If you're not quite sure, look into it first. And all the what happens or what wear me down when I'm like talking about something else, because that makes it feel like your whole identity is supposed to be about what happened to you. But I'll tell y'all briefly, there is a video pin now. It's 30 minutes long. Please watch it. I am making a short or clipping a short out of it that I haven't posted yet. But I was set on fire by my husband 7 years ago. And we had been married, no, we'd been together 15 years, married for 10. And we had just renewed our vows a month before. He is a narcissist, so that's the only reason I even entertain telling my story over and over. Grady, is that you? What are you doing? Grady's doing something outside. Either that, he's either doing something outside or there's some kind of creature out there. Anyway, the only reason I entertain telling my story over and over again is because I didn't know I was being abused. Did you say, please tell me why? Because he's a sociopath. Why would somebody, like, what's a reason to set someone on fire? Name one. I'll wait. Definitely deserve better. I got better. Life is good now. The chat starts going kind of fast, so I try to watch out. I do the best I can. I'm going to do that. So I definitely, yeah, there's definitely no reason, right, Mandy? There's no reason unless you're trying to save your life somehow, and that's still a pretty messed up way. Take some time, you know. And so this is just a quick run through. I just got to get ready today. Um, yeah, so I talk about it because I didn't know that I was being abused because I wasn't being like beaten or I wasn't being hit. I wasn't really being verbally assaulted. I mean, a lot of times you are with a narcissist, but it's not just like somebody screaming at you or, screaming obscenities or doing things like that. It's real, true emotional manipulation. And I didn't even know what narcissist meant until years after when I started watching Mental Healness. He's here on Instagram and he's on Instagram and here on YouTube. And I started watching him because somebody told me to. And that's when I understood what I'd been married to and what had been happening all those years. And this is long after being, you know, set on fire. And oops. Hey Siri, turn on Do Not Disturb. Long after being set on fire.
Do not disturb is now on.
But the behaviors that he had, Oh, yeah, Lee is great. He's from North Carolina, too. That's where I'm originally from. All this happened in Atlanta, and he never got arrested. He said it was an accident. We had been sitting out by the fire pit when it happened. The, the big part is, well, it's big that the police didn't even question him when he had actually been arrested for aggravated battery before. And I'm sure they could see that he had been convicted as a I can't say that word, offender in college, which was news, but news to me. He wasn't on the registry in Georgia. Oh, back then we didn't used to Google people when we got together. I met him in 2004, you know, and I don't have dysmorphia. I can't speak on dysmorphia. I do not have it. I definitely had some insecurities, but I never had body dysmorphia. That's a much more severe situation. People come in and think I do because they think they can't understand now. My plastic surgeons and reconstructive surgery has been so good that people are unsure. Like, what's wrong with her? What's different with her? And I'm here to tell you nothing. I am so pretty. Thanks, Red. This is a good one, but it really needs to be curly. So I'm just going to do my best to make it work straight because y'all know I can't make curls. So I'm a black girl. I don't know how to make curls. If you want the full story, go to my page. The video that pops up is my story that I just recorded the other night. You can watch it there. If you want like the full thing, please do. As a matter of fact, please subscribe, please watch it. And that's where I'm taking questions because I thought I would um, respond. Sometimes people have questions that don't even occur to me. So I thought, well, I'll tell the story. I'm not really sure where to go with it, and then let y'all comment. And then I'll pick out the comments and I'll be able to create more content from that. Like someone asked, tell me about the journey from having no face, like I say I did. When I woke up from the coma, I had no face, right? Like I didn't look at anything at all like this. It was bad. Um, and now I've been on this journey the past 7 years to where I feel so pretty. I look so pretty. It's not a feeling, it's a look. I don't know what people are shocked about when they see me, but they need to get over themselves, honestly. Maybe it's just because I'm used to looking at me, but they need to get over themselves. Okay, I gotta be done with this. Hey, is Gordy here? I missed it. Okay. They really do need to get over themselves. People are. One girl on the Clock app made a comment on one of my older posts, and I just happened to see it because I don't really read those comments on those platforms, right? I can't. There's just too many. I read some, and she was like, "Oh my God, it scared me so bad. I thought it was a mask." Talking about my face. Then she was like, "I feel so bad," or "You're doing great. Keep going," and a heart emoji. Girl, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I ate her up in her DMs. I'm like, don't you ever send me some BS like that. Scared you to death, and you're gonna type that out. Who said horror show? You? See people come in. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I guess the only thing I can do is keep being horrifying, laugh my way all the way to the, or cry my way all the way to the bank. Good luck in your mama's basement for the rest of your life. Did I mention it's Aries season? You might notice a different mood for the next month. Do you think I put makeup on, Shannon? Somebody's Shannon Froyo, $29.99. I don't have any makeup on. How long does yours take? Hmm? People are so miserable and they don't have any home training anymore. They think that their opinion is a fact. They think that everybody wants to hear their opinion, and we don't. We don't care. Oh, thank you. Last, I can't read it. I can't even. I can't ever push the button. My fat fingers. Hold on. This is how I put it on mute the other day by mistake. I can't even get the button. There we go. Last trustworthy. Last trustworthy weasel. Thank you for. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Bobby Jean Lane TV. You're beautiful inside and out. God bless you. God bless you, Bobby Jean. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the gift. Who sent that? I'm stuck. Who just sent the gift? Thank you so much. My hair is a wig. John Silva, clock it. That's something new I learned to do. My hair is a wig. Oh, thank you so much, Varsha 2100. What a beautiful super. I don't know what currency that is. I've not seen that one before. Where are you from, Varsha? Blessed Moid sent a flower. Thank you so much. All right, let's get busy. I gotta do stuff today. But yeah, so the reason I talk about my story, and this is something I reminded myself of by doing that support group yesterday. The reason I talk about it is is because it's my purpose. It makes sense to me because otherwise I think it would be too painful that this man tortured me emotionally. And it is torture to be with a narcissist. I mean, it'll make you crazy. Um, that he tortured me emotionally for all those years and then he set me on fire and then nobody even questioned him because I believe because I'm black and he's white and we lived in like a rich suburb of North Georgia. Oh, India. You know, my first husband was from India, and so my kids are half Indian, and they are beautiful, beautiful kids. He passed away. His name was Koshik, but I called it Koshik from because I'm from the South. Kashik. A lot of people would say Kashik. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of skincare. I can't see everything that's going on. One thing we're gonna do that I am really obsessed with right now, I am obsessed with this Vaseline. Thank you with this Vaseline glazed and glisten sunlit glow. This is amazing. Okay, I need to put clips in my hair. I need to get a brush to put that on. I'm going to put it on first just because I like to let it set, but I'm going to find a brush to use because it works better. Except the second I want the brush, I don't know where it is. So, oh my goodness. Y'all bear with me. Where is the brush? I guess I'll do it with my hand. You know, it's like I put it somewhere special so I wouldn't lose it. Okay. That's it. I'm done with menopause. I can't do this anymore. Like, where did I put it? Where did I think was a good place to put it so I would remember? I'll just do it with my hand. Put some clips in. I'm going to try to do those overnight, one of those overnight curl rolly things. Hey, Gordy. Hey, everybody. So I'm getting ready to do some UGC content. Welcome in. If you're here, please do double tap the like button, and that will put a thumbs up at the top of the screen. That helps me so much, y'all. It helps the algorithm know that you think it's a good live, an important live, because it educates people and we have fun and do makeup. And it helps me just personally. He was not, no, I didn't fart. Did you? When my chair making noises? I'm like, no. If I did, I would literally turn off the camera and never come back. I'm Gen X. We don't do stuff like that. I'm sorry. That's just not how we work. I swear to all that is good and holy, why? I really wanted to show you how well it can go on, but it's probably in the bathroom. I have more than one brush like this. My mind is so bad right now. I can't remember anything. I can't find anything. My emotions are all over the place. It's a lot. It is a lot. All right, let's put on the Vaseline. I've got my eye patches on. These are by CosRx. I didn't tag them, but you know, the snail mucin people. And these have niacinamide, caffeine, and caffeine kind of depuffs a little. So that's what I'm going for, trying to get rid of some of the puffiness. Fortunately, the puffiness I have isn't actually puffiness. It's just the way my face was reconstructed. So it doesn't work quite the same, but it does work. Have y'all seen this? I should have a brush to do it, but it's so pretty. I just love this stuff. If it was on smoother skin, y'all would be like, gasping. You'd be like, oh my God, it's so pretty. It doesn't look the same on, see how pretty it is like on my regular skin? It doesn't look the same on grafts, but I put it on anyway because it makes me feel good. Especially when I'm going out or filming. It's super pretty. If you have your arms out. And this is a Vaseline product. I think it's under $10 or it's somewhere in that area. I have it tagged on my Amazon store. Sending day 23 of sending good people the money I would have spent on drugs. Oh my God, that is amazing. I am so happy for you. BBY Woke 06. Look at that, guys. Day 23 of sending good people the money I would have spent on drugs. I am glad I don't have my makeup on because I know I'm going to cry. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. 23 days is amazing. 23 days is amazing. I'm just so happy for you. My son has gone through it. The man I was married to that set me on fire had a whole meth habit and I had no idea. It had been going on for a decade and I didn't know. So I know how insidious that is and how many people are going through it that you don't know. La Pierre d'Or. Why do you think I look like Michael Jackson? Oh, you think I've had surgery, not that a man set me on fire. Do you feel good about yourself? You're clever, huh? Are you clever? Jean-Pierre Dole? Jean-Pierre, that's a dumb name. 23 days is amazing. Let me get back to that. I got distracted because I'm not in the mood lately. I mean, just and doing something positive like that, turning it into something, turning pain into purpose is just that's why I do this. And that's what I was just talking about, the reminder I got yesterday from doing a support group with the Phoenix Society. Um, just turn the pain into purpose and you help somebody else. You remind yourself, you stay in your gratitude. Because I've been getting down lately because I feel like, I haven't made enough money. I've been waiting for a divorce settlement. So I actually have savings and I don't feel like I'm struggling and like things like that. But I remind myself every day, when I catch myself, I'll be like, okay, but thank you, God, that I'm here. Thank you, God, that I can do this instead of the negativity. So that's amazing. My kudos to you, y'all. That's the most amazing thing ever. I got to shut the door because it's hot. Hold on. People used to say Michael Jackson because I didn't have nostrils. So that was kind of clever. But just to come on and say it now is really just kind of daft. Really, Jean Pierre. Do not get made an example of. I'm a nice lady, but when you go low, I'm Aries too. When you go low, we go to hell. Just know that. Fun fact. All right, here we go. We got to get ready, do some content. I am so grateful. I'm so happy for you. Chocolate bar. Okay, I'm going to put some of this on. This Prequel Universal Skin Solution Dermal Spray for face and body. It's hypochlorous acid, electrolyzed water. It's because you don't do your skincare on dry skin. So if you've gotten to, they are deleting them. That's the thing. There's so many. There's so many. So that's why we have it on subscribe only. And I might have to slow it down further than that because they are working on it. It's just a barrage of bad people. Not bad people, sad, pitiful people. They're not bad. They're just really, really messed up. And they're looking at me like I'm the messed up one. Baby, I'm happy, you know? If you want to know my whole story, the video pinned when you just go to my page is my story. It's about 30 minutes long. And oh, wait, don't let this dry. Don't let the water dry. You can spray it. Like Avion makes these bottles of water that you can spray on yourself. I think those are ridiculous in a way. It's just those are expensive. So I like to get something like this that actually has some more additional benefits to it. I'm going to do that. I'm using this toner. I really like the green tea and ceramide toner by Innisfree. It's super green tea, 9 hyaluronic acids. And I put a little bit of this in my hand. And when you rub your hands together, you're not rubbing it in. You're just sort of, it's like emulsifying something. And then you just pat it into your face because this really opens your skin up to your skincare. Oh, I already put the oil on. See, I knew I was going to forget that. So I'm going to skip my neck. Normally I would do my neck, but I've already got my Vaseline on. Thank you. There's so many rude people, and it's just so funny to me. It throws me off because when I get my makeup on, you can't tell me nothing. I feel so pretty and happy and free, free. If you come in and say what happened to your skin, you have to stop and look for the clues. My name is Burned Beauty. Burned, Burned Beauty. There are clues. Also, it's rude to just come in and ask someone something like that. I really like this. Now, y'all know I use Allies of Skin, so do not equate like all of my skincare healing that I've gotten over the past few years to anything other than Allies of Skin. But I do add products from other brands in when I like them. And I like this one, and it's at a great price. Multi-Quench Plumping Hydration Serum. I'm using it as my skin prep because it is plumping. And if you have lines or texture, plumping is great, especially right before you do your makeup. I just put too much on because I keep putting in enough product to do my neck, and I've already got my neck oiled up. So when you have too much, and even when you don't have too much, do the back of your hands. It's super important. You show age in your neck and your hands, right? And it's not bad to show age. I'm not anti-age at all because I didn't think I was going to make it past 45. So I assure you, a wrinkle is not a problem to me. If you think you're going to lose your life, aging is a privilege. A lot of people don't make it. A lot of people in that burn unit. Um, what is the need to appear in public and excuse the question? Dario, because my life is not about what happened to me, it's none of your business. Are you suggesting that I should not appear in public if I don't want people to ask me to relive the worst trauma you can imagine just to satisfy their curiosity? Or do you think I can live my life and do makeup and carry on without being questioned about what somebody else did to me? You're welcome. Asked and answered. You don't just ask people Dario, tell me about the worst day of your life. You do that, and I'll go next. This is not a dermal piercing. This is through and through, and it's in my skin graft, and I got it done after the burn, so it's about 5 years ago. Thank you. My nails are press-ons, and they're actually from Amazon. Wait, she clocking? Okay. Not playing. Oh, okay. I like this one too. I've added this. Y'all pay attention because it's in the cart. You can shop it. These are really affordable, okay? Half and half peptides and ceramides fluid moisturizer. I really like this by Prequel. If you're just coming in, welcome. I am a domestic violence burn survivor. My name is Tonya. Go by Burned Beauty. Warm it up, emulsify it. Don't rub it into your hands. Just make it there. I was set on fire by my husband. My full story is available on my page. I don't tell it every day because my life is not only about that, but what I will talk about any given time is the red flags and the narcissistic abuse because I didn't understand that I was being abused. And my goal is just to help people who maybe don't know that like the things he did because he wasn't beating me. I got set on fire by someone who wasn't physically abusive for all those years. You know? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the flower. I can't see who sent it. Is it Crystal? Crispy. Crispy Critter. You're burn survivor. Welcome in. It's hard to survive the burns. Oh, I love the butterfly. You know what that means to us. Thank you. Yeah, let's talk about I can't talk about all the red flags. I can talk about mine. And the biggest one for me was he never cheered me on. And by that, I mean, like I would accomplish something and he would be kind of dismissive of it, or he would um, Like, I wanted to be a personal trainer. I was already a paralegal, and oh, clock it. Thank you, Bobby Jean and Chickeny. Thank you for the gifts. Like, I wanted to be a personal trainer, and I went to Kennesaw State. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you. Thank you, Lakita. And I go and I get it. And while I'm going to school, he's making jokes. He's like, oh, gosh, maybe I should just go be a lifeguard. And at the time, I was like, I don't get it. He's saying it's juvenile to, I was in great shape. It's juvenile to want to start my own business and not be a paralegal working for the man forever. I was trying to do something for me. And I got the ACE certification, and I worked as a personal trainer. I had my own business, but he was always so discouraging and minimizing. And that's a sign of jealousy. They'll try to make it like a joke, but it's not a joke. People that love you don't need to put you down, right? Oh, this was the sunblock, by the way, by Prequel. Solar Shade Sunscreen, SPF 46, organic UV filters. So that was a red flag. And that went on forever. I just didn't know, just a little cattiness. Making jokes at your expense. That is a sign. That's a red flag. There's no need for people. Thank you, Chickeny. There's no need for people in a relationship. I mean, sometimes you might joke with each other and you laugh with each other, but not at each other. Thank you, ST4 Rosa. Thank you. He would do that a lot. And as the relationship went on, what am I going to do today? I need to figure out my life. I'm going to do my ColourPop concealer kind of on all the places I want, because I don't really like wearing foundation much anymore. Unless I'm like on the red carpet, and we are not going to a red carpet. We are just recording content. So I'm going to do some ColourPop concealer, and then I'm going to use my It Cosmetics foundation balm all over, because honestly, I love the way my skin looks right here. Like, it's glowing, it looks healthy. These are skin grafts. All this skin came from other parts of my body, and now it's sitting here really smooth and pretty after a lot of work. Thank you. Thank you, Ali Summerhaze. Oh, thank you, Smush. Smokey, oh, look at me. Smush. Thank you, Smoky Shoddy. Thank you. It is beautiful, right? And it makes me so happy to see how far I came with it. The comments are going so fast, so y'all hang with me. Thank you, Crystal Diva. I basically have to thank you. I basically have to pick out like the super chats and the gifts, and because it's just going so fast. All right, so we're gonna. Oh no, we need some. What is wrong with me? I'm not right. Not right. Has anybody ever died of menopause? That's what I need to know. Frick, Rich Bitch Serum. This is my favorite now. It is a serum primer. It smells like roses. It smells rich, I promise you. Um, okay. And then look, it's got a little bit of stickiness. You see that? Boom. You got serum and primer. And it smells so expensive. Roses. Um, Belittling. And when he would get angry later on, well, actually, the whole time, if he was angry at me if I got angry at him, he would get angry at me. Because he would do stuff. He would disappear. He would be, I'm going out with my buddies, and then stay gone, all night. Disrespectful. Disrespectful stuff. If you want to be with me, you want to be married to me, be respectful. When you're coming home, that's when say when you're coming and do it. And if not, give a call. Just be respectful. And he wouldn't, and I would be angry. It'd be something like that. And then he gets angry at me and gives me the silent treatment. That's a big narcissist thing. They feel like when they're angry, they feel like you don't deserve to be spoken to, and they want to put you in your place. They control you with that. They want to it's like Pavlov's dogs. They want you to think, okay, well, if I say something to him about it, then he's not going to talk to me, and then that's going to make me anxious. They want you to be upset, and so I won't say anything. So they control that way. I didn't go to Boston. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, also my eyebrow wigs. Y'all know I wear eyebrow wigs too. Those are Bliss and Beyond. Code BB 2018. All right, let's put some concealer on so I can do this content. Um, what else? There's so many things. So many things that I didn't know were a big deal. But mainly it's conditioning you not to want to speak. Because later he would start to just turn his phone completely off and disappear. And that would be because I was angry at him, right? That doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Simone, for the 100. I'm going to try to turn this light down a little. Hold on, y'all. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the brows are great. Bliss and Beyond. They're human hair. It's too dark. Is that too dark? No, it's good. I'm too shiny. So a little bit of this ColourPop concealer. This stuff, I think it's $9. It is so creamy. It has hyaluronic acid in it. And I've been using the same tube for probably 6 months. So it's great stuff. I'm putting the concealer just where I want to kind of even my skin tone. Then I'm just going to dab it in and put a very sheer foundation tint on top. If you want to be full glam to cover scars, go for it. If you don't, go for it. But yeah, somebody just said I'm literally glowing. So why mess up the glow? I think it's pretty. When your skin glows, you see fewer imperfections. And that's for anyone. If you have fine lines, freckles, wrinkles, whatever. If you have a good glow. Thank you, Angela's melting moments. Thank you. And thank you, Kara. A good glow trumps everything. Everything. And I don't wear makeup particularly, just if I'm just going to run errands or going to the doctor, I don't do that anymore. Before I got burned, I wouldn't even go to the mailbox without a full face of makeup because I was so insecure. Isn't that funny? So he would disappear, turn off his phone, disappear for hours. But, he would create situations too. Not just because I said something, he would want to go out because surely he's cheating. But I always thought he was being faithful because I thought he was, I knew he had a problem with something, and I thought he had a problem with alcohol because I would see him drink too much. So I was standing by him like, God, I don't just leave him because he's an alcoholic. We gotta work through this. I'm his wife. It turns out he was on meth, but I wouldn't know that until a decade later after he set me on fire. I don't know how I didn't know. It's just I've never been around it. I didn't know. He didn't do it around me because I would never tolerate that, especially in the house with my kids. So, um, let me see. I am so glowy, I can't even see. He's so good looking that you can't even see. Come together. All right, there. We stop here and we put a little, I'm going to put some MAC Fix Plus on it before I do anything else with it. Because this is basically my foundation for the day. Maybe I'll put MAC if I find MAC. Ugh. Somebody just come to my house, help me. I'm not going to make it. Somebody save me. I literally don't know how. I use my Fix Plus all the time. Can't find it. So we'll just use, you know what? We'll use what we have. Use what we have. Using Bare Minerals setting spray. Thank you. I've got to redo my portfolio. Ooh, that's a lot. That's wet. See, that's why I wanted the Fix Plus. Uh, the thing that bothered me most would be those disappearing acts. He would stay gone in the beginning. He would stay gone all night until the bars closed. So I would be like, "Oh no, he's out there. It's just because he wants to drink, and I got to, he's fighting his demons. I'm going to help him." I did everything I could, but in reality, this man is out doing drugs at the strip club or with pain. I don't know what he did, but it wasn't good, right? I'm sure he cheated. And he would turn off his phone, and then I found out later that he had burner phones. He had like a collection of them in the garage, like the prepaid phones you buy, and just flabbergasted. I'm like, that's stuff you see on movies, not in your life, not your real world life. Um, but the disappearing would bother me because what happens is they disappear. You might be angry at them. Hey, Poachful. They disappear, and you get so upset about the disappearance that you don't even hold them accountable for the original problem. And that's what they want. It's like you're just so glad that they came home. And this man really thought, I mean, he did it on purpose. And I can tell you how I know. They know exactly what they're doing because after the burns, obviously after I remembered everything that happened and accepted that this man did it on purpose because we had been sitting by the fire pit, and I knew it started with me reaching out over the pit, and then it escalated, but my mind just couldn't deal with it and blocked out a lot of stuff for a long time. And that's fine. I think that saved me. That helped me. I don't think I would be right here if everything didn't happen exactly the way it did, even though some of it is frustrating as heck. You get upset with yourself. Like, how could I believe him after he treated me so bad emotionally? And my answer to that is being a jerk is not the same as being an attempted murderer. And this is someone I've known 15 years at that point, and I think this is the person that protects me. It was a lot. It's a lot for your mind to overcome, and if you're not a sociopath or a narcissist, you can't think that way. I can't imagine doing that to someone, right? I can't imagine. So, yeah. The way I know is after we were not even getting along together, it was a dangerous situation. And I'm going to tell you about it, but y'all should never do this. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any money. I'm technically disabled. And this is a few years ago, right? I was doing Burn Beauty, but definitely not making a lot of money at it. And I'd never even worked towards making a lot of money at it. I didn't need it as long as everything was the way it was. I just wanted to do makeup back then. That's what my platform was about, and encouraging people to love themselves just as they are, right? And see your own beauty and take, all the things. But I wasn't making a lot of money, and I stayed downstairs, right? And I just started sleeping downstairs on a recliner, not even a couch you could lay down on, just a recliner. And we had other bedrooms upstairs, but I didn't want to stay anywhere close. I wanted to be able to hear him coming. I contacted a domestic violence organization. Of course, they said leave, and they had shelters, but I couldn't take my dog. I couldn't take my dog. Uh-oh. And I was not going without Grady. If you know me, you know I'm not going anywhere without my. Who is Jeff? What is Jeff saying? Who is Jeff? Jeffrey Han. Is there a live video of it happening? He's gone. Just a pitiful little human. Probably an incel talking about the male loneliness epidemic. I don't know if I deleted it or blocked him. Not sure. If he comes back, tell me. There's a male loneliness epidemic. No, you numbnuts. You're just horrible. You're horrible bozos. Your mother did you no favors. If you can still hear me, your mama owes you an apology. So wait. Okay, so I'm sleeping downstairs. He obviously knows that I'm not interested in him, and he thought it was because I had found the drugs. And maybe I don't know how many moderators are in today. It's hard. There's only so many. Yeah, male loneliness epidemic dessert. Where's Marzipan Mandy? I was trying to find you. I'm going to add one more. Marzipan Mandy. I can't find you. I was going to add you. There you are. There you go. There you go, Mandy. Go at it. Is that makeup? Somebody says, well, I've got a makeup brush in my hand. Do you mean, are my skin grafts makeup? No. If you stop and read a minute, you're going to figure it out. There's context clues. Okay, so that's see how smooth concealer is? My eyes are all watery, but see how smooth concealer is? It's just an easy way to do it. Really just using different shades of concealer and you can be done. I'm going to put a little bit more right here because that always shows through. I'm going to put that on and let it set without touching it. This is ColourPop concealer, Pretty Fresh concealer. It has hyaluronic acid. So it's really plumping. It's got great coverage and it's only $9. It's in the cart. Do you click my shopping cart? You can put it in your Ulta cart from there. And I appreciate it if you do. If you're going to buy it online, buy it from me. If not, if you're not sure of your color, they do sell it at Ulta and you can just go shop in person. I'm a big fan of ColourPop. It's makeup artist makeup at a good price. All right, I'm going to put some powder on my eyelids. So anyway, he thought it was just because I had found the drugs. And I was just like, and I was already really mad at him. He had been bad to me. He set me on fire. And when we got home from the hospital, he started stealing my pain medicine. And if y'all do want the whole story, go to my page. I just posted a long form about it the other day, a new long form. So go to my page. It's there. And you can ask your questions in the comments there. And I'm going to create more content based on that. So that's a good place to go because I can't do it all here. He started stealing my pain medicine as soon as I got home. And I didn't know at first. I had like a tracheotomy in. Thank you, Trisha Noel. I had a tracheotomy in. Okay. I had a feeding tube. I had to learn to walk and talk and just live again. So when I got home from the hospital, I was being fed, medicine was being crushed up and put in the feeding tube, and he was stealing it. And now I think about how much more pain I must have endured because he was taking half the medicine. And a couple of times I ran out of meds because of him. D1 Longhorns, thank you. So, it just a horrible, horrible human being. And I was already mad. I was trying to figure out a way out. At that point, I hadn't accepted he did it on purpose yet. But I knew you're just a bad person. I can't deal with you. But what am I going to do? I was afraid I was going to end up in a home, like a nursing home, because I was disabled. I couldn't take care of myself. I couldn't be left alone. And that was scary to me. And I didn't want to have my kids have to take care of me. So I was just in a bad place, in a very fearful place. So I start sleeping on this couch, you know, after finding these pills. And I'm just like, I'm done. And I'm there. And he goes out, supposedly having a poker game at our office that we owned, a house that we owned in the city, but we used it as our office for our tree company. And he goes out all night. I don't care. I'm relieved. When he's not in the house, I'm relieved because he's staying upstairs all the time. He's literally like watching TV upstairs. I'm watching TV downstairs. I live down, he lives up. And that's just the way it is. Um, and it's bad. Life was bad. This is 2023. It was not good. Do not do what I'm doing because I he could have easily finished the job. I'm so lucky to be here, honestly. Patrick Ta, Major Dimensions 3. We're going just one side is warm, one side is cool. And we're going to go warm today. I love this palette. Warm, cool. So you can get everything you want out of this. And it's all neutral. So if you love neutral, you got to have the Patrick Ta. It's a lot more pigmented than you think. I'm using the second to lightest color here because we're not doing much. So yeah, he goes out and has this poker game, supposedly. He's not in the house. I'm happy. But at like 1:30 or 2 in the morning, he sends me a message that's like, just got done with the poker game. It's late. I'm gonna stay here. Kind of surprised. Yeah, actually kind of surprised you haven't called me or anything. He's so delusional. I had hardly spoken to him other than to call him names for months at that point. And I would call him, I mean, some pretty bad names. There's recordings of it. He'll probably release one day. I'm proud of him. Okay. Release them because, oh, narcissists will provoke and record you so that they can make people think you're the problem, that you're crazy. They'll be like, see, look at her. She's a loose cannon. But they don't mention that they set you on fire and just made fun of you for it, stuff like that. Um, we're going to go one shade darker right here, and we're going to get kind of in the corners, just adding some dimension. Again, this is called major dimensions. This is why we're going to add some dimension in the corner. Yeah, so he was shocked. So he knew that thing that he would do, turning off his phone and disappearing all night, he knew what that did to me. He knew I already had abandonment issues in my life, and they pick up on all that. They gather as much information as they can about you right from the beginning. And we're going to come in right here. Now that same color is just a little bit right here. I need to change brushes. I need to wash my brushes. I've been saying that for 2 weeks too. What I need is somebody to help me, but I can't afford that. So. All right, smaller brush, little smaller. You blocked what channel? What'd you say? I thought I blocked this channel. Somebody just said, thought I blocked this channel. Don't worry, this channel will block you. Oh, I almost said a bad word. See, I try to watch my mouth because there's children watching. And I want to pay them the respect that I expect them to pay me. So I watch my mouth. But you about got called a name. You little pathetic thing. People are so sad. How's this the wrong app for me? This the wrong app for you? God, they're so messed up, aren't they? Hey, if y'all are in the room, I see so many of you in the room watching. Will you do me a favor and double tap the like button so that I get more of those thumbs ups right there? Those really help me. They're helping me grow. I'm on a mission to get to, despite all this haterade, I want to get to 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers on here. I already have 1 million across platforms. Oh, more than 1 million. But I want 1 million on YouTube. YouTube is the best, especially as a business if you're making content a business. So I can afford to live because I'm scared. I'm facing a future that's really uncertain. It's up to me. I expected to be retired now because I had a business and life is different, If you want to make God laugh, just tell him your plans, right? See how that's getting just a little bit darker there? I'm using this third color. See how the crease is deepening just a little bit because I'm just adding dimension. I'm not trying to do a lot. Looks really pretty. Next color. We're going a little bit. I wonder if I want to go deeper, deeper. Let me think for a minute. I want to go this color, then we're going to darken it to that one. So yeah, the fact that he used to enjoy knowing that I'm distraught. And I couldn't understand that. It's like, why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? I'd be like, if you love me, why would you keep doing that if you know it hurts me? Right? Because we are normal people. We don't understand that that's all they're about. Like the people that come in here and make nasty comments, the comments aren't about me. They're disrespecting themselves. They don't like themselves. They want to say to me what they hate about themselves. That's what people do. Listen to people. They will tell you what their problem is when they're being disrespectful and just spouting things. It's ridiculous. You say, I'm ugly, well, it's because you think you're ugly. It's because you don't have the courage to even put a profile picture. Nevertheless, come on here and do what I'm doing. It's because you're weak and you can't believe that I'm strong and doing it. That's the problem. That's the way it works with the narcissist too. In your relationship, that's the way it's going to work. Okay, a little bit deeper. It's okay. They embarrass themselves. And, it's not going to bother me. The more they talk, the more money I make. Keep it up. Thank you, Blessed Lloyd. The more you say, the more I make. Is it making? Meanwhile, again, I remind you, you're in your mother's basement. Good luck. I've been there. There's a way out of your mother's house, but it's not like that. All right, done that. And now I'm going to drop this pretty, pretty deep color in just a little bit. We're not going to do much else with this look at all. I'm going to drop the deep color. But yeah, just not being able to understand why somebody would want to purposely hurt you, especially someone you're married to, was because they hate you. They don't love you. Thank you, Vanessa. They don't love you. If you're with a narcissist and you're trying to get out, you're waiting for it to get better, it's not going to because they hate you. They literally hate you. It's all a game. They hate you. And that is so crazy. I married this man 3 times. We got married once. We renewed our vows every 5 years. So we had just renewed our vows a month before he set me on fire. A month. And he set me on fire. He acted a fool while we were renewing our vows in the French Alps. We were in Geneva, Switzerland, and he disappeared that night. So I was really mad about it, and I was not forgiving him. I was done in my mind. I hadn't made plans to leave, but I was just done with him. I was over it. I don't want to forgive you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear it, you know? And it had, he expected to always be forgiven immediately, right? Mods, do there need to be more mods? I can't add too many. There's a lot. It gets messy when you put too many in. It's counterproductive. So we'll see. I'll talk to them about it. Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Marzipan. I called you Marzipan. Thank you, Mandy. Let me know if you need help. Otherwise, thank you so much. All right, so that looks muddy. That looks super muddy. Don't know why. Why does it look super muddy? Maybe my brush was dirty. Well, I don't care. Big Lashes fix everything. I'm going to get another brush. I'm going to put a heavier amount of this down and just be done with it. I'm going to get a paddle brush. I'm like, maybe my brush is dirty when I know all of them need to be washed. But I really did think that one was clean. It's hard to do makeup, y'all, when you're thinking so hard about a story. Man, it doesn't mess me up. I'm just going to record content today, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, anybody, people who love you don't hurt you. So if you have someone continuously harming you, that's not love. That's not what it looks like. There's no hurting you and then apologizing and hurting you and apologizing. That's not how it works. Gordy loves the lashes. Big lashes fix everything, and Gordy knows it. I got to do my brushes. I don't even have the brush cleaner. I need to order it. The kind I like is Elf. Manipulation. It is manipulation when they do these things. He manipulated me for years, and he truly, they're jealous of you. They have, narcissists aren't people who are just love themselves too much. They hate themselves. That color is bothering me so much. What is wrong with it? It looks one way and then it's coming off another. That's really bugging me. It's all cruddy. I might have to take that off. What is wrong with that? That color right there. Well, y'all, here's something y'all have never seen me do. Just take it off. I don't know why it looks so. There you go. Now we're going to come back. We're using one color. And this is a thing that I'm going to tell you about makeup. It's no big deal. It washes right off. When you say you can't do it, don't sweat it. It's no big deal. Washes right off. Do it again. You're not tattooing your face. We're going to put one color now. We're going to do the one color lift, and we're going to be done. It was looking real muddy. It was all blending together. It was yuck. At least it was not, those colors are not reading through. I don't know what's wrong with it. I love that palette, but it was not working. Right there, it was not working. The beautiful black yeah, it's actually drying. It's Love Me hair. Please go to my page. Now that you're a subscriber, you can go to community chat, and there's literally a link to it. If you just go to the community chat, click newest, you're going to have to click newest, okay, to get them in the right order. And then you're going to see a picture of me like that with the hair. I tagged it because so many people asked about it. And it really helps me if you click my link. So, community chat, click newest at the top, and scroll until you see that hair because it is so pretty. I washed it and it's drying right now. I'll have it back on very soon. Um, it's my supermodel hair. I've been wearing that because that's how I get modeling contracts, All right, so yeah, all that manipulation, when I think about it, it seems crazy. I'm going to tell you, there's a new movie on Netflix called, what is it called? I think it's the Megan Netzer story. Megan Netzer. I know the story because it happened in Canton, Georgia, which is very close to where I lived. It's close to Atlanta, where I lived for 30 years. And I got burned in Johns Creek, Georgia, right? They're close. They're kind of far, but they're both suburbs. Watch that movie. It's called Gaslit by My Husband. Gaslit by My Husband. If you come in and say, I'm not trying to be rude, you're about to say something rude. And you know it. You're just trying to excuse it. That doesn't work here. Nude mood. We're going to the Color Pop. I do have an agency. I'm with ZBD and Beatty. You know that Netflix original I wanted? We're looking for funding. I look at the funding. I just found out today. And a big star contacted me. I don't want to say anything about it yet. I don't think I'm clear to say anything about it. A big talk show host, not Oprah, contacted me recently, and we had a meeting last month, and with her agents from 3 Arts. Definitely watch Gaslit by my husband. We had a meeting with 3 Arts Entertainment, and they said, what do you want? And I got to tell y'all, ever since I came to LA, I believe in manifesting things. Every person I've spoken to that's in the industry, I've told them, I want a Netflix original. I want a Netflix original. I've been saying that since September of 2024, and it's happening. It's happening. That's exactly what I told them in the meeting. It was me, my agent, and this celebrity, and her agent and chief of staff, and it was just a bunch of us on a Zoom call. And when I talked about my story some, and they're like, "Look, we don't know what you've done, but we can do something with this." And they are people that represent like big stars, like Kelsey Grammer and Jessica Alba, and just a lot of big stars, major names. Actually, the Howard Klein, it's his agency. If you've ever heard anything about Howard Klein in Hollywood as an agent, it's his agency. This little color pop palette is working just as good, if not better. It's called Nude Mood, and the colors are coming out pure and clear. So that was, I love my Patrick Ta palette, but I just put down a probably $100 palette, or 60, 70, $80 palette for a $10 palette. This is great. Nude Mood. Let me see if I can tag it. I gotta take a break. Sometimes my mind starts going too much and I need a little break, you know, from the story time. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's come to, I was worried because I hadn't heard anything back since the meeting. And then my agent emailed last night and said, "Hey, can we have a meeting in the morning?" I said, "Sure." So this morning, 9 a.m., she's like, the attorneys contacted us for I'm adding the palette. So if you go to my little shopping cart, you can click it and put it in your Ulta shopping cart. That'd be great. I would love that if you did that. Helps me so much, and people are starting to do it, and that makes me so proud. Like, people are really paying attention because I am a makeup artist and I do love makeup, and people are overlooking my visible difference and listening to the pretty. I mean, I know a lot of you always have been, but it's just, I think things are getting better, even though all these comments are getting horrible. And it looks like there's a bunch of people trying to turn YouTube into an unsavory platform, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to let them. So I'm excited. I know I'm going to get that Netflix original. I want to tell my story big. It's just like a dream. All right, we're not doing any more. I'm not having a good eyeshadow day. I can tell right now it's going to be a day I'm not satisfied with anything. If you have a little crease, go over it, please. Don't stop your makeup just underneath it. You can do one shade, like a one and done, and just go up and over for a lift. Up and over for a lift. And let it be. I think I'm going to drop something in the crease just because I like to, but that's all. I know my face is getting so much better. And I know the people that come in with their insults are just jerks, but it does throw me off whenever when I've got my makeup on and I'm looking like really, really cute. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so pretty because I feel happy. And then somebody says, what happened to you? That throws me off every time because I forget that people see me differently, you know? Really throws me off. So I talk about it a lot to try to discourage people from doing that to other people. You know, Oh, thank you, Christy and Lydia. Oh, my jewelry. Check my page. I have it tagged. Oh, I forgot. This is my Swarovski crystal ring, and I had on pink nails. And this came from Kendra Scott. But again, in that community chat page, or if you just go to my page and click on my Shop My link, I tag all this stuff because all you sweeties ask about it. So I tag it all. And my nails are tagged. The pink cat eye nails are tagged. They're from Amazon, about $14. All right, I got to get ready. I got to record stuff today. Got a little bit of black shadow, and I'm coming right here. Angle brush, black shadow. This is ColourPop also. They sell singles. And I'm just kind of throwing it in the corner. So it already looks like a line. We'll come back with some liner. But just black liner is such an easy way. And it's also an easy way to tight line. You can go all the way around. If you have lashes, you need to get in between them. I just don't. So I just get around here because you don't want that skin showing underneath your false lashes or under your mascara, right? Thank you for all the compliments. I love y'all. If you're just coming in, I'm Tonya Renee Meisenbach, Burn Beauty 2018. I'm doing some makeup. Get ready with me. And I don't do nail polish. These are press on nails. I do not polish nails. Not since I was a child. Really, I just can't do it. I got to go to the nail salon all those years, but now I don't have to because of press on nails. Do my nails in 20 minutes. They already dry. Oh, do they have some blue ones? I might do that. I've got to look for some new ones. So watch Gaslit by My Husband, you'll understand. In there, he does things, they make you feel crazy. They will tell you that you did something that you didn't do, or that they didn't do something that you clearly saw. I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. You know for a fact that they did it, but they will be like, no, I didn't. What's wrong with you? You're falling apart. You're angry. You're dangerous. You're drinking too much. This guy was telling her she's drinking too much and mixing alcohol and pills because she had anti-anxiety medicine. She's literally got apple cider in her glass, and he's telling her she's drinking too much, and she's at the point where she's even believing it. And watching it, I had to turn it off. I haven't watched the whole thing because I got really in my own mind about things that he would do. And, I would catch him and I would know that he had been out like with another woman or something. And yet he would say, I would never do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. That didn't happen. And then my mind would be like, oh, yeah, he would never do that. He would never do that. He's never cheated on me. Are you kidding me? He had a boyfriend at one point, and I knew it back then. Like, and he never told me anything about liking men, but he definitely does. And a lot of them do. I'm just going to tell you that. A lot of them do. A lot of them are on the down low. And he had this guy that he was so close to. They would go shopping together. And I have a cousin who's like a brother. And I told him about that. And he's like, girl, we don't go shopping together. I was like, well, you shop. He's like, no, I buy. I go to the store and I buy what I need. It's okay, Danielle. It's just sometimes I'm talking about the story and sometimes I'm not. But I'm talking about it now. I did make a video so everybody can watch the long form. It's just not something I can explain. It's not a story to tell in a few minutes. It's a Netflix original. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to find funding, and I'm positive we're going to get the funding because this talk show host is definitely going to be able to get people in. I want Tyler Perry. So I'm now manifesting Tyler Perry. as the funding and producing for my show, for my Netflix original. It's going to be good because you know how he can make it so scandalous. We're going to work together for a year. I haven't signed the contract yet because my agent sent it back and to make some changes. I haven't even seen it yet, but when the changes come back, I'll see it, sign it if I don't have any changes. And boom, boom. Stop telling her what happened to her. Yeah, who is telling me what happened to me? Yeah, and this is just eyeshadow right now. I might not even use liner today. It's just black. Oh, Daniel. Earrings, Amazon. Check my Amazon store because I've had them a long time. So I'll have it tagged. This is not eyeliner. This is black eyeshadow. I have these. I know I need to clean this up. I never do. It's a black eyeshadow single. And I took that and an angled brush, and put it on. It makes it super easy. If you want to make it blacker, which I probably will in a minute, I'll go over it. I'll go over the wing probably with some liquid liner, but sometimes I just leave it at that because it's soft, you know? It's just really softer than the liquid. I also, when I do soft glam, I like to use dark brown because it looks so much softer. Sorry, it gets painful for me to sit. I have this fidget chair. I have to move so much. This is why I can't. I just know I could never just sit at a desk again and work. It just hurts. All right, this looks good. This shadow looks good. Let's put a sparkle in the middle. I look kind of sweaty, but I'm really glowy because I put that Vaseline on. I'm like, baby. All right. Yeah, so red flags are, you know it, and your intuition is the biggest red flag. If you think somebody is cheating, they probably are. If you think somebody is lying, they probably are. We override our intuition all the time. But as you get older and you learn to use that intuition better, you gain discernment. Hey, Chief Lakota. Oh, I look glowy. I put that stuff on. I am glowy. Putting a little sparkle on this just because why not? It doesn't really do much, but it'll do a lot on camera. Because remember, I'm just getting ready to record a couple of, they're commercials, but I just call it content. It's just user-generated content. If y'all see me on a Rise commercial, you have to let me know. You know that Rise Superfoods? Y'all see me on there, let me know. Because I've made about 8 of them. Aries energy. So I hope you're still listening, the young lady who asked about the what are red signs or red flags? What are the signs? What are the red flags? It's not what you think all the time. They're playing mind games and they know it. So I would have never thought that though. I thought everything he did was because of his, I made excuses for him. Oh, thank you, Steele. Clock it. I made excuses for his bad behavior all the time and always said, oh, it's because he's drinking. And then it'd be, oh, well, I shouldn't have made him angry. It comes to that point where I don't know why I can't just not say anything about it, really thinking that I'm the problem. It does not hurt to put makeup on burns. I probably wouldn't do it if it did. It's crazy in here, Chief Lakota. It's crazy. It ain't right. Oh, I forgot to do my under eye. Yeah. No, I don't think so either, Chief Lakota. I didn't see that then, though. You know, I felt like I was messed up. Like he was normal. I was messed up. I caused all the problems. I mean, you really get locked into that. I truly believed what he was doing was normal because he'd be like, "Look, nobody else gets upset about it. Nobody else has problem with their guy going out." Well, yeah, I don't care if you go out, but why don't you come back? Or why do you have to turn off your phone? Why do you have to be disrespectful about it? That was what I had a problem with. Is like, why are you doing all that? And I bet a lot of you out there are in the same situation. I bet a lot of you are. I met him online, and it was in 2004, so online wasn't all the stuff, all the apps y'all have. There was just like match.com. I mean, I didn't even have a personal email address at this time. I was using my business email address. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Who sent the blessed? Thank you. So many gifts. Clock it. Blessed. Thank you for the clock it. I love those. Giggly. Yes, if you're just coming in, my ex set me on fire. There is a video pinned about it. If you go to my page, my eyelash is loose. I just saw it jiggle. Lord have mercy. Now I got to do something else. Lord have mercy. Now I got to glue my eyebrow down. Oh, I love that butterfly bless. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. You're probably a people pleaser, and they picked you for that reason. You're probably that. And I was a mom. I was going through a lot. I was going through my first divorce, and I was very much a people pleaser. I still am to a degree from time to time, but it's in my nature. Thank you, sunshine, bless. But now I have discernment. So it's not going to work out if somebody comes at me sideways now, but it took time to get there in my younger years. Thank you, naughty alien, for the flower. My younger years, I just wasn't there. I just wanted people to be happy. I was the peacemaker. Thank you, Carrie Stoneman. Thank you for the gift. I'm an empath. I'm a heavy empath. I'm a dark empath now, kind of to a degree. Like there's a lot of discernment now. Thank you for the floating heart blessed. A lot more discernment. Do y'all have it too? Blessed. I love those names. I got to get some. I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to put on any more eyeliner. I don't even feel like messing with it. All I'm doing is recording a commercial for some coffee. If you're in, please double tap. We can get more people in the room if you will double tap the like button. Those thumbs up tell the algorithm that you're still interested, that we're here, that we're reaching people. Yeah, discernment has been the key to happiness for me. I've always been a serious empath. I get uncomfortable in a room because I feel people. Oh, thank you for the makeup brush, Bliss. I get really fidgety if I start to feel everybody in the room and, you know? Okay, I changed my mind. We're going to put on eyeliner. Do you love it? This kind of like my hair too. I feel like I look kind of nature girly. This is Fenty Fly Liner. I don't know if I remembered to tag it today or not. Super easy to use. If you have trouble doing eyeliner, just lay it on its side, right? Stamp it. You can stamp it. You don't have to mess with it too much. Stamp it. I can't see what y'all saying. I'm looking at my eye. Thank y'all for being here. I hope you're double tapping. I hope you're double tapping. Kayla Rogers, hey. What did Kayla Rogers say? Oh, Marzipan, y'all go. What's going on? Oh, the eyeshadow is thank you for the sparkles. The eyeshadow is ColourPop Nude Mood. Oh, I like that. Those sparkles. And it's in the cart. If you click on the cart that's somewhere around here, you can put it in your Ulta cart, which would be great. Helps me. You click right on it in YouTube Shopping, and it takes you to Ulta. I think it's a $14 palette. I started out with my Patrick Ta palette, and it was all muddy, looking crazy, like my expensive shadow, and I wiped it off and got my ColourPop. Probably a $50 savings difference. But I do still love the Patrick Ta palette. I just need to clean it up. I've got the colors mixed up and muddy. Sometimes it's easier if you stamp out your liner with the shadow. It's easier to control, and then you just kind of trace it with your liner. What happened to you, sugar? I think we have a real problem. Here's one thing I want to tell y'all. When you're on the internet, you are in public. You are in public. So anything that you wouldn't want to say to me standing in my face or anybody else, you should not say. You are in public. And it is the same as being at a restaurant or somewhere. No, I don't have to look a certain way in order to be on the internet. I'm just simply in public living my life. Thank you, numbers speak reality. No, that's not the way it works. Right? You're in public. You are of a generation that I continue to speak on that has never been punched in the face. Thank you, LMC. You never got popped on the playground, and you think you can just say anything to people, and you may not. You need to straighten that up now, because you're going to have to go out in the real world eventually, and you're going to get popped in the mouth, and you're going to be surprised when it happens as an adult, you know? Yeah. So you got to get it straight now. Just listen to Auntie. You need to go ahead and straighten up now. Act like somebody. All right? Act like somebody. Did somebody just say, I have half my face? You should. I have half of my face. You should show me how to fix it. Thanks. Half? And probably tell, oh, shoot. I did that thing where, what did it say? It said you could probably tell so much about a person by looking at how they comment. You can tell, you know, everything you need to know about a person, about how they comment. I mean, all of us get heated sometimes. I get mad when I see somebody say something bad about a post or something, and I will tell them off sometimes. But you got to look at people who are just so desperate for attention that they're just spouting out anything they can. And I think those people are dangerous too. They don't know anything about the world, and they really think they matter a lot more than they do. Just to be honest, you just don't matter. Your opinion just everybody has one. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. And you should keep it to yourself. Unless somebody asks for it. Oh, the lashes. I just put glue on my lashes. I used Cardani lash glue, Cardani. And these lashes I just get on Amazon. They're cheap ones. And I'm laying them down now. I put the glue on, I'm laying them down so the glue can get tacky, because that's the only key to putting on lashes. Just let the glue get tacky. Now I'm going to touch up my under eye here. I think I've already got concealer. It just needed powder. Can't remember what I'm doing. No, you can't see the glue after. There's Michael Danger. Everybody's here. You can't see the glue after. The glue, we put on all the glue, it's blue. We're going to know when the glue is ready because it's going to be almost clear. And then when it completely dries, it's going to be clear. Some glues, they do have black glue, which I don't understand why anybody would want that, but some people do. I guess to make it look like liner or something. But I've already got liner on. Thank you. All my jewelry is tagged. Go to the community chat page and go to newest and then scroll down and you'll see the jewelry where I've tagged it because it's from all different places. A lot from Amazon, Kendra Scott. My cross is the only one not tagged because it came from a small jeweler in Georgia. It's not, I think it's 101. 101. Community chat page. I feel so earthy, like brown or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I need to put curls in this hair. I'm going to roll it tonight. I'm using Huda Beauty pink powders, the pink pumpkin. So yeah, if you see those red signs, you have to know, I mean, why do I keep saying red signs? If you see the red flags, you have to know that it's not going to get better. There's nothing to like discuss. It's not like, hey, honey, I notice you're behaving like a narcissist. What can we do about that? No, that'd be like saying, hey, honey, I see you're a sociopath. I see you're a psychopath because it's the same. They can't fix it. Okay? They can't fix it. Thank you. Oh, here comes the mailman. Grady's going to bark, 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 bark. Or not. Or he's going to not care at all. Grady's in a mood ever since the other day when his babysitter came. Exactly. They're shitty. They're just. People are so shitty. Oh, you made me say a bad word. I say bad words. I just try not to say them publicly because of children. But I know the children talk more smack than I do. It Cosmetics, Do It All Foundation Balm. This is 92% skincare. So it's just like wearing your foundation or something. And you know, all that concealer that I put on earlier, I'm going to try to dab and stipple over that and then just fill in the rest. And you see, it's got pretty good coverage to be just a balm. Feels so good. And you can wear it really sheer like this, or you can, the girl looks old. They can't even think of clever things to say. That's what gets me. Stay in school, sugar. My biggest advice to all of y'all is to stay in school because you're not clever. You're just not clever. And I know your mom is not going to tell you. I'm going to have to tell you. It's not clever. You're not smart. Stay in school. Read a book. If you're going to come at me, at least make it funny. Make it funny and make it smart. Or I'm just going to think you're a little dingling. I'm feeling so Aries. It's almost my birthday. Aries season. It's almost my birthday. April 1st. Hey. Y'all come in, y'all double tap. I think double tapping the like button will help overcome all the people saying the ugly things. Those thumbs up mean everything. My lives have been doing really well lately. And you know what? I'm feeling really good. I have been basically feeling like poo for like 2 months ever since I had surgery. You know? Everybody coming in asking what happened to my skin. My name is Burned Beauty. Tonya Meisenbach. Tonya Renee Meisenbach. Burned Beauty. You can see like my nose darkness, but some days you can, some days you can't. I'm learning to leave it because why are you going to cover up your moneymaker? Oh, the foundation, It Cosmetics, Do It All. And if you look in the shopping cart down below, click it and it'll put this in your Ulta shopping cart. and it'll know that the click came from me. So even if you don't buy it, just click it. Do it all. And it's really nice. 92% skincare. It feels just so glowy. I'm going to powder it where I want because sometimes it's too glowy. I'm going to, oh, I think the eyes are pretty today. Oh, I forgot to do my thing. Thanks, reminder. Because I'm going to be filming today. If I was just going out in public, a lot of times I'll just leave the glow. Like if I was just going out for the day in the sun, I would just leave this. But on camera, I will powder the under eye and around here because it doesn't look good on camera. You'll regret it. This is Fenty Fine Lines. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't because my under eye is so wet. It'll work on you though. It's an under eye brightener, like the Tarte Fake Awake, except it comes in different shades. The Fake Awake only comes in Evil Bright Pink, which only works on white skin, to be honest. It just looks terrible on everybody else. So this you can wear a color that brightens your under eye and doesn't look completely crazy, right? See, I like it when you brighten it. Yep, statute of limitations is out. Unless you meet somebody that knows the U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Georgia that likes to convict people that are like human traffickers and things like that. Unless you're just walking your dog one day in Los Angeles and you run into that because you're like, oh my God, look at God. And a lady walks up and chats with you and says, oh, my nephew is the new U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Georgia where you lived. But we're not going to say any more about that. That's enough. You just never know. The universe is amazing. I can't find my tweezers. I'm going to have a meltdown. I need my special tweezers. I'm going to try to use these. I need them because my lashes are ready. Oh, sorry, I jiggled y'all. Lashes are ready. Yeah, definitely put your heart towards it. This guy he's been a U.S. attorney, but he just took over the Northern District of Georgia. And he's big on convicting bad people. You know, like OJ, maybe he didn't go down for what he did initially, but he went down anyway. Sometimes the world just works that way. It is so hard for me to use these tweezers. Here we go. I got it on though. So when you let the glue get tacky, it just sticks to your eye. That's why we waited. How long did we wait? How long was that since we put the glue on? Y'all have to tell me because I don't time it. I just know when it's time. Just let it get tacky. Then you can press it on, tap on the band, tap the band down to make sure it's secure, but not the lash. You see? Was it 5? It was probably 5 minutes. You'll know, just put the glue on and watch it. I did a lot. I talked to y'all. I don't even know what I did afterwards. I did my foundation, talked to y'all. And the thing is, if it gets too dry, you can just put a little more glue on it. It's no big deal. But if you do have to put more glue on, you put it on lightly, and the second time it's going to get dry very quickly. Oh, the weight loss, LMC, I have Manjaro, not going to lie. I have been on Manjaro, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it's amazing. I feel better than I have in years, but I gained all the weight as depression weight. I'd never been like that heavy. I gained like 100 pounds. Sitting on the couch after being burned and after getting COVID on oxygen, it was miserable. Misery. So I later tried to lose the weight, and I did everything I could. I went on Nutrisystem, where I ate just exactly, their 1,000 calories or whatever they give you a day. I couldn't really exercise because I couldn't walk well, but I bought one of those, like, things, like an elliptical. You sit in your chair and you just move your feet. I used to keep one under my desk. I guess it's a seated elliptical. So you just keep moving. I would keep moving while I was watching TV as much as I could, and I lost no weight. I could not understand why, because people always say, "Oh, no, it doesn't matter if you're getting older or have a disability, calories in, calories out." That's the way generally it would work. I'm a personal trainer, so I'll tell you calories in, calories out is all that matters in the end. But it wasn't working. I think the metabolism was just so sluggish, especially after all that medication and ongoing medication, that it just wouldn't work. And it even took a while for Manjaro to work. I wasn't sure if it was going to do it. Um, I'm a person where it starts to work at a high dose. A lot of people, it works. They start the beginning dose and then they lose, 80 pounds in 3 months. That hasn't been my truth. And I'm glad. I didn't really want to lose it too fast because I'm not sure how my skin grafts would respond to it. Like, I don't have any loose skin. And if I got some with it being skin grafts, what would even happen? So I was really scared of that. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess up myself. And I'm exercising a lot because I love it. I have just a vibration plate is great to do every day for lymphatic drainage, kind of cleans some of that stuff out of you. And it's not medical advice. I have an elliptical bike that I got from the Buy Nothing group, and I have a Pilates machine, and I walk Grady as many times a day as I can stand. I drink all the water that I can, and I'm eating high protein. That's all I can tell you. Stay dedicated to it. The most important thing is not giving up. Stay diligent, just like with your skincare, with your healing, with your weight loss, whatever it is, stay diligent. Those are pretty. Those are pretty. Aren't those pretty? Those are pretty. So, see, just a little bit of brown shadow, a little bit of light under the eye, not much, a little bit of light in the corner, and these pretty, pretty lashes. I think I need a little brown on the under eye. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, but adding protein is a big deal for you because it helps you with your satiety, so you'll feel full longer than eating anything else. So try that. I now have a friend who is doing my meal prep because she loves to cook, and I'm afraid of the stove. I mean, I've gotten over that to a degree, but I still don't really love to turn it on. The fire, the flame, when that flame goes woof, I don't know. I can't explain to you what it feels like inside me when the flame goes woof, you know. Thank you, Robin, for the makeup brush. But she's doing it. She just quit her job, and so she started doing that, and she can make money. What's up with your brain, sugar? Sabrina Koenig. What is with your brain? Y'all know I'm hoping, I'm praying for the Aries season not to just snap because I'm a very, very patient in my old age. Mainly, it's actually not patience. I just don't care. I don't care what they say. It's really lack of, I don't care. But lately, I'm pretty testy. I have therapy tomorrow. That's good. This is pretty. This is pretty. Are y'all going to tell me when you see me on the Rise commercial? I'm going to see if I can get this to go on a little bit darker. Hold on. I'm making myself do my under eye these days because I've been avoiding it, even though it really needs to be done when you're doing makeup. I've been avoiding it because I felt like it made me look bad, and it doesn't. It's it's a mental block I need to overcome. It makes your makeup look finished. It's a really important part. Oh, I'm gonna try to put some mascara. I have a few hairs down here. Do you see them? And I tried doing fake false lowers recently, and my eye is just not set up for that right now. See, just a little flat brush where it's denser, and I'm using the same color that's on my lid. Not doing too much. I'm going to come all the way in on mine. I have big eyes. So my color can come all the way. If you want to open your eyes up and make them look bigger, stop. It's funny. My eyes are so big. The first surgery I had when I got here was a correction on my lower blepharoplasty, where the old surgeon messed it up. That's why I have these bags that I hate so much. I was hoping to be able to get rid of those, but I couldn't. But they were able to help me out so that my eye would stop watering because my eye wasn't closing all the way when I first got to LA. Now they're doing a lot better, but they weren't close and they got the mod. Thank you. Oh, your father has green eyes? What? Green eyes are pretty. I've got hazel eyes. Whew, I am hot. It is hot in Los Angeles. Oh my God. Got to give this horse its tail back. Good Lord. The stuff I go through to try to buy your milk bones, Grady. Earth, I feel very earthy, right? I don't know if I should do a brown lip. I was going to do red, but I feel like I should just kind of stay earthy and put a pop on the cheeks. I got to do something about all this here. I think we'll do a blush. I have sort of an orange blush. Where is it? Hazel brown or a demon color? You think it's a demon color? Find out. You mess around and find out. Mess around and find out. Okay. This is just all my stuff. This was the only thing I had to put behind me. I didn't have a lot of money. Don't let those trolls annoy you. I've been annoyed by them lately. They're really on something lately. I don't know what. Those lashes look pretty, don't they? They look pretty. All right, this is kind of an orangey thing. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It might not be enough, but I know I don't want a pink. Well, let's see with my makeup today. It seems like it's just blending in. It's like I don't even see it almost. Oh, I gotta, sorry, y'all. You gotta click it. All right, I don't want to put too much. I feel like I've got way too much of this. This stuff is potent. Now that I've been dabbing, normally I put one dab. A little dab will do you. So let's see what kind of mess I made. Remember, it's just makeup. It'll come off. It'll come off. It'll come off. You're what? See, it's already going sideways. It don't need to be over there. You don't need to be over there. Take it, blot it. If you know you've got too much of like a product that's super pigmented, just blot it. Don't worry. No fear. Y'all are awesome. Do you use bronzer all the time? Yeah, I like pink, but my thing is I like blush, but I really don't like too much blush. And I think it's from like when I was growing up, we wore blush. I mean, we wore blush. It looked like a bar on your cheek in the 80s. But now, here's what I like. I like the Painted by Esther, where she goes up under the eyes. And I like doing that, even though you want to keep your makeup out of your nasolabial folds. If you're if you don't want to make your face droopy. Let's see, I'm going to get more. So I really, really love, and see, I can use this pumpkin powder on top. I see where we're going. I'm going to look so good doing my little commercial. It's UGC. I have not seen any one of them. I've done all these scripts over the past month, and I haven't seen one finished video. I'm like, what did they do? I kind of want to see what it looks like. It's like, what are you doing with my image? Are you changing my words? Because they can like dub your words and stuff, deep fakes and things. So I'm like, what are you doing? But I'm sure Rise Coffee doesn't have anything bad to say. Somebody says, don't remove my comment. It's going to get removed. See, I think I almost saw it pop. I'm Burned Beauty 2018. My name is Tonya Meisenbach. See, painted by Esther. Look, she goes under the eye. God, just so pretty. God, I love makeup. Even with my bags, it just looks so pretty. And then she comes across a little bit. She does go over the nose just a little. See how that made a difference? It changed my face a little. And we're going to powder it. We're still going to powder, but it's so pretty. We're going to contour it also. Blend like your life depends on it. There's a video posted about my story. If you go to my page, it's the video that's going to pop up for you. The main video is right there. Hey. Welcome in, though. I'm Tonya Meisenbach, Fern Beauty 2018. I do makeup. We talk about red flags. You're welcome to comment if you're dealing with a narcissist. Please comment if you have questions about your relationship or how to get out or what's going on. Please comment. Those are the comments that are more than welcome, and I promise you, it's a safe space. The people in this crowd, except the trolls, the more of you that comment that aren't trolls, the more the trolls will go away because they'll realize what's going on in here, All right, I'm gonna get my pumpkin powder because it makes sense. This was not the look I was going for. I'm gonna be so earthy. Funny thing is, they like you to wear bright colors, and I don't have any bright colors. Like to do the Rise content, they're like, you should wear more bright things. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm Burn Beauty. I know I'm going to get fired, but I don't care. It's like, I'm sorry. They work with actors and stuff, but I'm just trying to learn. See how pretty that is? Look. This is the Huda Beauty. I'm using the, we'll get rid of the extra, the Pink Pumpkin Powder by Huda, which is just a darker version of the, I can't remember what the lighter one is called. But there is one for lighter skin. This one is for the brown girls. I haven't even done any contour because I forgot. But powder this under eye, and I'm using a powder that is a similar color to the blush. And look how pretty. Do you see how blurry it gets and pretty? So pretty. Remember, makeup is art. Makeup is art. Get rid of that little line. We don't put the third degree burn on 20% of your body. I'm so sorry. I had third and fourth degree to 35%. And I've got to tell you, we are both very lucky to be here. There's nothing like a third degree burn. I don't ever want to feel that. I've done natural childbirth. I didn't want to. It wasn't my goal to do it, but I was just in labor too fast. The baby was coming too fast for me to get an epidural. But I felt that pain, and I thought it was the most pain I could ever feel. I do not like having babies. After I had my second one, I was like, tie the tubes. I'm never doing that again. I can have another baby, but I can't go into labor again. I can adopt. You know, I really hated that pain, and then I go and get burned. Gordy, did I, were you pleased with my lash application today, Gordy? Not Gordy's favorite thing. I wish they would send me I'm waiting for them to send me the lace backed brows because my skin has trouble holding on to the silicone back that I'm wearing now, and it'll poke out and doesn't look real in person. But that looks pretty-ish. I don't know if it's enough color. Am I too bland? Do I need to do a red lip? Am I too plain? Do I need to do a red lip? You've been loving the long hair? I'm telling everybody, it's my model hair. My agent, I've got to go in. I've lost a lot of weight, even since my last photos. And um, you're supposed to update your portfolio every 6 months anyway. So I'm going to go in soon and do like a sassy photo shoot because my portfolio didn't get completed. Um, this is, oh, hold on, Iconic London, and it is a multi-use cream blush, bronze, and highlight palette, right? I'm taking the darkest color and trying not to use too much just to dab in a cheekbone, right? And this brush that I got from Anissa Beauty, oh my gosh. It's a travel size, so that's why it's small, but they sent it to me in PR, and Anissa Beauty is probably the best brush available. All the purple brushes I've been picking up are Anissa. I'm going to put all my other brushes away and use only these because they work so much better. Except that. What am I doing here? I can't see. This side of my face, I always can't. Let me back up. This stuff, if you get too much of it, you can really, it's so blendable. You can just blend it with your fingers. And we're going to come back with some powder here. Right here, I feel like I got too much because I can't see right. My lighting is not right. I need somebody who understands lighting to come to my house and fix it. Anybody in LA? I'm just kidding. You may not come. I'm not going to tell you where I live. The powder is Huda Beauty. Huda, Huda Beauty. And it's Easy Bake powder. It's in the cart. Click the cart symbol and it'll pop up and show you the exact name. And you can put it in your cart at Sephora by clicking that link. And I would appreciate it very much if you did. Maybe I'll take the lighter color now and do my forehead. It seems a little too light for me. But I don't want it to be too much. No, it's not enough. Sometimes you just got to mix it up. Most of these palettes are made for lighter skin tones. And sometimes you just have to make it work. You know, like the blush is way too light. I'm not blushing at that color, you know? I think I got this in an Ipsy box. My story is tagged. I have a video. There's a great video. Turn on your TV, click it, watch it. It's the long form that I just made. And if you have questions, that's where I encourage you to ask them because I'm going to take that opportunity to create more content answering the questions that sometimes I don't even realize people think about. You know, in my mind, it's just my story. And there's elements that maybe people wonder about. Like a lady asked me, how did I get from having what I call no face to this face? And that's a beautiful video in and of itself. It starts in the burn unit, and I had one of the best doctors in the world. He passed away now, but he did some of the best skin grafts in the world because ultimately, skin grafts don't heal like this. Skin grafts don't look like this, but he was very good. Secondly, I know I'm blessed and highly favored. When I was pregnant with my son, first time I was pregnant, and I didn't have any stretch marks on my pregnant belly. And the midwife said to me that, worked at the doctor's office, she said, you should thank your ancestors for the skin. And I never forgot it. And it's so funny that I never forgot something small like that. And then my skin gets damaged, you know? Well, I'm not wearing lipstick yet. This is a lip tattoo. I haven't put on any lippy yet. My lips are tattooed so they look like lips because this top one isn't. I mean, I guess it is now. I guess if you put it there and eat and drink with it, then it's a lip, right? What's in a name? Trinity Skinness. I like that. Yeah, so I know my grandmother, she had beautiful skin, right? And she raised me. When I talk about my grandma, it's because she was my lifeline. My mom, well, I don't even call her mom. My mother left me with my grandma when um at birth, basically. She never even had anything to do with me. I never knew why. I wish I'd known why. And the reason was, now I know that the man she was with was not my father. And they all knew that. She says my grandma, they say grandma didn't know, but grandma wasn't a fool. She knew. She just didn't say anything. Grandma would know a lot of things, but she didn't feel the need to say everything that she thought, which is what I encourage everyone in this chat to do. You don't have to say every thought. And she wouldn't. So I know she knew, and I don't know. That's why I talk about her so much. Gaslit by my husband. Watch it. Michael Danger, were you here to hear me talk about that I'm now getting what is it called? An attachment letter to that celebrity talk show host so that we can find funding for my Netflix original that I want with Free Arts Entertainment. Were you here for that part? Chief Lakota, were you here for that part? Any of y'all? Y'all, anybody here for that part? I want y'all to hear that because I'm so excited. I just found out today. So the attorneys are sending it over. Oh, my lashes are just a no brand by Amazon. But if you, it's just some of those you buy, just they're cat eye lashes on Amazon. They're in my Amazon store because sometimes I order them and I don't get what I think I'm going to get. So I tag the exact ones for y'all. And I'll tag them again today too, but go to my Shop My page or my Amazon store. You'll find them. Now always add more tags after the video. Y'all see? Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're going to have to get Halle Berry to play me. I don't want to hear y'all's mouth. Not one word. They need to get her immediately. That your makeup or your skin. B, all of the above. That your makeup or your skin. God, the world used to be different. I'm starting to turn into an old fogey. I forgot to do my new trick where you take this a brush that you like. See, I have trouble holding it straight. And then you take your contour and then you put on way too much and create a problem. I'm still trying to get this right. And look, I get it crooked almost every time. Then I have too much cleanup. Clean up on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 7. I need to use a different brush or something. It works for Nikki tutorials every time. All right, we got a problem. But we don't. Play with your makeup. Have fun with it. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. It wipes off. It's art. The more you try, the better you'll get at it. What's the worst thing that can happen? You have to wash your face, no biggie. No, I saw Nikki Tutorials doing it the other day. Halle Berry. Yeah. I saw Nikki Tutorials doing it the other day, and she saw another girl doing it. I don't know who the other girl was. But when I saw Nikki doing it, I was like, that's kind of brilliant. And it really works. If I need the right brush though for I need to find the right brush to apply it. I need to go back and watch her video and see what she used because she was kind of doing both sides of her nose at once. And I think that's super important. But she had to go back and clean it up too. No matter what you do, you're going to have to come back and clean it up because you got to get in here. Thank you. I saw somebody say you were so pretty. Somebody said something nice. I cannot wait to see this attachment letter. I don't know if I'm supposed to say who the person is or not. I think you're supposed to wait till people tell you to announce it. I can tell you she's a nice lady and she does talk shows. She's a comedian. Comedian that has a talk show. Ooh, Gabrielle Union. I'll take either. But I like Halle Berry better. That is a Medusa piercing on my lip. I've got my powder. I'm going down my nose. And now you notice I have the powder puff. Don't do that initially if you have like texture under your eye. Use a brush like I did. Don't shock that concealer and makeup underneath or it's going to be bad for you. It's going to look bad. You might not, if you have a lot of wrinkles, don't do this at all. Oh, and also look up. If I wasn't looking at the screen, I would look up. Ellen? No, not Ellen. She's not around anymore. I didn't see y'all guessing. She's still on. She's still on. I think Ellen is a cannibal, maybe. I shouldn't say that. The voracious, trying to stay away from those. She's a black lady comedian. Who is she ready? I don't know. Who is she ready? I don't know who that is. Oh God. Oh no, she ready. Is she ready? That's Tiffany Haddish. Nope, not her. She doesn't have a talk show. She's short. She, yeah. I won't say yes or no. Oh my God. But don't y'all go messaging. She saw me on Instagram and had her people contact my people. It sounds so crazy to say that because she was fascinated by the story. Yeah. She's awesome. And so there's going to be an attachment letter, which means I don't tell my story without her. I mean, not like I don't make a movie without her about it, and she doesn't make one without me. But my agent went back to make sure that I have creative license. Bye, Daniel. I was supposed to be done and recording content by now, but you know me when I start talking to y'all. I got to wrap this up. I came on early so I could get done recording early. Make sure your contour goes into your eyes, okay? Do you see how that makes a difference? Contour goes all the way in here. Then it makes it pretty. Get the tip of your nose. Thank you, Willis Brown. Thank you for the gift. All right, we're getting done. So, yeah, I'm excited about her. I'm so honored. And we had a meeting last month, a Zoom meeting, and talked about it. And I was just so, oh, thank you, Willis. I was just so, I don't know what other word than honored. Like, what? You've been sitting around watching me and you want to actually talk about it? See you tomorrow, Gordy. Or no? Am I going to be on tomorrow? I see what you did there. I have therapy tomorrow at 1. So if I have my work done, I can come on at 2. I haven't been doing Wednesdays because I have a deadline. I'm taking the same powder and a puff and carving out my cheek. I'm just going to bake it in. It's going to brighten it and really make a cheekbone where I don't really have one. And that's important when I'm on camera. I'm trying to do live. I need to do lives professionally as a matter of money. I need to be doing them 4 days a week. Things have been kind of jumbly for me right now. I was just about to say I have a deadline every Wednesday for Rise content, and I don't get the script, Rise Superfoods, and I don't get the script until 2 scripts. I get them on Monday morning, and then I have to shoot it. Have to be in, be in makeup, shoot the content. You have to shoot the B-roll. You don't have to edit it. You just have to get it shot. And then they will make you make changes if necessary. And you actually have to like change clothes. They want different clothes in between scenes. It's just crazy. It's a little too much. They're kind of doing too much, to be honest, to sell this coffee. It's not a cinematic production. Just give the message, but I'm not the one doing it. If they were paying me for a sponsored ad, I would not do it that way, and I promise it would sell. My previous profession, I was a paralegal for 15 years. That was really my only profession that I worked for somebody else. I've got the Rise coffee, the mushroom coffee. They're doing too much with the advertising, I'm telling you. Now that we've said it, y'all are going to see my commercials because I haven't seen one yet. I've been doing them the whole month of March. So hopefully once I get done with all this, I can set a schedule. Yeah, the mushroom coffee. It's expensive though. Well, I'm not supposed to say that, but it's expensive but they put it on sale because I know I've been doing the ads for it that you can get a good deal. So y'all should watch my ads. If you see my ad, you engage with it. What am I going to do with the rest of my face? Am I just going to put on a red lip, call it a day? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to use my brown lip liner, my new brown liner, and a little bit of red. It's good quality. But still, I would buy it when it's on sale, for sure. It tastes good. It's the only one that tastes good. Thank you, Ms. Behaven. This bracelet, this Tiffany. If you mean the heart bracelet, if you mean the hand chains, Amazon. Yeah, red lip. We're going to do the red lip with the brown liner, so I still look kind of earthy, but I still have some color. Because right now I'm a little too monotone. Don't let me forget to do this with my lashes. Always forget. Y'all should do it too. Before you leave your home, push the outer corners of your lashes up because I promise they're down. This lip liner is by Versed. Thank you. Versed Skin. And you notice it's blunt, right? It's very balmy, very easy to apply, very easy to blend, and it's hydrating. So if you have like your lips get dry and look all cakey and stuff, if you have dry skin and you put on your lip liner and your lipstick and then it looks all like a desert, this is a good option. I really like this stuff. It's in the shopping cart also. Y'all got to do more shopping. If you're going to buy this stuff, you're going to buy it out of the cart, okay? I bring you the knowledge. Y'all let them know that I sent you just by clicking it. I don't care if you buy it or not. Put it in your cart. I guess YouTube shopping is trying to grow like the TikTok shop. I hope it doesn't. Because man, do I ever hate the TikTok shop. I don't like the sellers. I don't. Unless you're buying my lipstick. My lipstick is on the TikTok. My lipstick is actually in this cart too. We're going to put it on today. My red lip. This is looking messy. I need to stop, make my lip look right. I need to stop talking for a minute. Yeah, no, don't be hateful in the chat, right? You're typing just fine. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, did y'all get kicked off the tickety talk? What happened? Are you bots? What's going on? Did you get kicked off of Meta and tickety talk? All right, I got a lot of this on. I'm gonna blend it with, you know me, I blend with the other end of the device. You don't have to. I know it's not clean. I don't care. It's usually the best way to blend it. Yeah, a bunch of kids, right? I tried to remember that, but you know, these kids need some home training. They gonna learn somewhere in the world messing around with somebody because they don't understand that they are in public, you know, and they don't understand that because nobody can reach through the screen. But there are ways you can get platformed. Creators are getting tired. Sometimes we have extra time to pull you up and make a whole video about you. And then what happens? You have to delete your account. It's all a mess. You have to start all over again. Who wants to go through all that? I need some powder blush right here to make my. Yeah, love the lip liner. Versed Skincare. It's in the cart, in my shopping cart. Check it out. You can buy it at Target. I think it's $11.99. Put it in your Target cart. We're allowed to shop at Target again. Black people, the boycott's over. That's what I heard. That's what Pastor said. That's what Pastor said. I need an assistant. I need help. It's all falling apart. Look, it's right in front of me. Oh, I'm 52 and I'm going to be 53 on April 1st. And I never felt younger or happier. You know, I couldn't rub my lips together like that this time, maybe a year and a half ago. It's getting better. The nano that is insane. We're going to have to gloss this to make it make sense. This is my lipstick. Look in the cart. It's by Metaluso. You don't have to buy it here. You can go to metaluso.com. That'd be better because then maybe it takes you. No, I think it'll take you to Walmart here. Go to metaluso.com to buy my red lipstick. It's called Tonya's Story. And if you go to metaluso.com, you can enter code Burn Beauty for 25% off your whole order. And you need red lipstick because grown women have a good red lip. It's a grown up thing to do. Children. Grown women, we're going to gloss this in a minute. I'm going to let it set while I do. I think a glossy lip will be good because everything else is kind of subtle. I don't have any plans for my birthday. That makes me kind of sad. Like, nobody's even said anything. Like, hey, do you want to go to dinner? Nobody said anything. Smear factor. Okay, so Michael Danger is the one who actually said it. I thought somebody else said it. I thought Kylie was here. Michael Danger says we need to test it on Michael Danger. Chief Lakota will say the same. Chief. Got two guys. All y'all little children in here making fun of me, and you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man wanting you. Thank you, Bree. Okay. You ain't got no man. Ain't nobody want you. Yeah, for science. I'm telling you, we got to do things for science. I don't want one either. But I'm talking about these old children that do. Talking all that smack to me. Get you a man, maybe you'd be nicer. Sorry. That's it. My uncle, my mean uncle used to say that to I don't know who he said it to. I can't remember. Mean Uncle Charles used to say that to somebody. So I just had a flashback, like a North Carolina flashback. Oh boy. Get you a man. Maybe you'd be nicer. Like, what? You can't say that to people. You can't say that to people, Uncle Charles. Ooh, you old mean one. Well, I guess I don't have any blush to put on, so we'll just put on highlighter and call it a day. Oh, I have some pink. No, that won't work. Powdered highlight because I am going to be filming, so I want my face to look a certain way and when I turn it, right? Now this is going to go down. It's not going to be quite as bright after I put the setting spray on it. Remember, if you're doing your highlighter before your setting spray, it is going to dull it. So you can wait until after, but I really like it this way. I like it to be all glowed up and then to dull down a little with the set. So you put a little extra here. Then I want like kind of light right here. This always looks pretty on the red carpet too. It can be very simple. Just make sure the light hits all the points it should. I have a red carpet Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to go. It's too far. It's too far to Uber. It's expensive. Guess I'm going to have to get a car eventually, but I don't even think I can drive it, to be honest. I haven't driven since September of 2024. That ring light is working on you. What is it doing on you? We'll put the gloss after. This setting spray is my current favorite, but I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Where are you? Urban Decay, the OG. Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the natural finish. I prefer the glowy finish, but this is what I have. Okay. Because I want this makeup to stay on while I do my content, walk my dog in the excessive heat, and I might have to walk my dog in between doing the in between doing the content because it takes so long and it's so late in the day already. So I might have to stop, walk Grady, and I still need my face to look good. So I really need to set it. I need to look like this when I wake up tomorrow. If I don't wash my face, which I will, but you know what I mean. I want to be able to go on stage and be Beyonce and my makeup doesn't move. So what we're going to use, I tagged the all-nighter setting spray, right? I tagged that in the cart. Here's the other one that I just got from Juvia's Place. And this is more of a fixing spray. Now, a setting spray keeps your makeup on. And as a matter of fact, no, I don't sweat like normal. Skin grafts don't sweat. So my face does not sweat at all, right? I don't want to be her. I just want my makeup to stay on like her. So my face can't sweat. My arms don't sweat. So other places will sweat extra. So like my back will be sweaty. It's embarrassing. It's why I always wear black because you don't want like when I had the giant boobs, you get like boob sweat and just like weird spots and it's embarrassing. You know, you can use Lumi body deodorant, but Jesus, I used that for a long while just to keep from, I was dying of sweat when I was 80 pounds heavier, which was recently. I would just sweat so much. Why would my own children say hurtful words? No, they don't. They're good people. They don't exclude me. Nobody tries to stay away from me in public. If you're with me in public, the only thing you'll find is people walking up and saying, I love you. I watch you on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Happens a lot. And it makes me grateful. It reminds me of why I do it because they'll walk up and say, hey, it really helped me that you told your story or something like that. That's the goal. Oh my gosh, spray it, spray it, spray it. So this spray, you notice it's aerosol, very light. I don't even feel it on my face. I absolutely love this one. But the first the first ingredient is alcohol. So this is truly a fixing spray. This is what will keep your makeup on in the desert. Coachella, this is what will keep it on. A regular setting spray won't because it's made of water. It helps your makeup wear longer, but it doesn't make it invincible. If if the first ingredient is alcohol or butane, it will keep it. I don't use the ones with butane for obvious reasons. So, but they are exceptionally flammable, so you got to be careful. I feel brave using it. I mean, this is just makeup artist stuff. It's been around for years. Drag queens would use hairspray to seal their face, and they're the beginning of everything. So this is not hairspray. Very light, very lovely. Speaking of the desert, guess what? Oh, just coming in, my story is, if you go to my page, my story is there. It'll be the video that pops up for you. Um, Ultimately, I was burned with lighter fluid. Lighter fluid, which I guess is butane, the kind you squirt out of the bottle. I guess that's butane. Lighter fluid and a lighter. And it started while we were by the fire pit. Exactly. It's hairspray for makeup. It's the super firm, got a mohawk today hairspray for makeup because setting spray is kind of that. But if the first ingredient is water, it's not going to hold forever. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Now I'm gonna have to curl this hair because it looks better with the curls, so you can see the blonde. It's kind of pretty though. I don't know. I'm just gonna put some romantic waves in it tonight, like not curly but wavy. But I'll sleep with it that way. Pretty. Oh my God. I forgot to put gloss. See that? I get so caught up with I love my makeup. I love the person I see in the mirror and I get caught up in that. And then somebody will come in and say, oh my God, why do you look like that? What happened to you? And it just like that, it snaps me back into the reality that I have a facial difference. Do you like wavy? Okay, I'm gonna make it wavy, y'all. I like wavy too. This wig is designed to be wavy, but I'm not good at making waves, so I'm gonna put one of those things that you clip to the top because I'm sleeping in it, and then you wrap your hair around it. It's gonna be pretty. Wait till tomorrow. Hopefully I can come on tomorrow. If I get my work done tonight, then I can come on tomorrow after therapy. I'm so happy that I went back into therapy also. I did not think I needed therapy at all. I wonder what would happen if I used this kind of peachy color on top of the red. I was going to get a clear gloss, but I wonder what would happen. You could definitely write me a birthday card. My mailing address is on my page. Just go to my page. Thank you for subbing. We keep it set to subscriber only to try to keep down the ugly comments. But of course, the kids come in anyway, and they're willing to come in, subscribe, and wait to make an ugly comment. But at least I get a subscriber. Let's see what happens if I put like the peachy on top of the red. Because that was not my plan. But what's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? I have to rub my lips together. Grady, I know you're out of water, honey. I'll get you some in a minute. You're not dying. You don't have to lick the bowl that way. Grady's out here licking the bowl like I'm letting him die. He hasn't had a bowl in 20 water in 20 minutes. So you can't really tell that it's peachy, but then again, you can. That's pretty. Thank you. My hair is a wig. Let's see. I've got my gloss on. Where's my gloss? I love y'all. I'm going to record, walk my dog, live my life. I have recovered. Somebody asked about the surgery. I am just now really feeling good again. I was struggling. That's why I just couldn't do lives. I just couldn't do it. And now I can, and I'm getting content out, and I feel good. I feel positive. I feel like things are happening because I was starting to get scared, and that inner doubt was creeping up. Like, how are you even going to do this? How are you going to live in Hollywood? How are you going to be successful here? Well, I know how. I'm going to get I'm going to get some really hot, sassy photos for my modeling portfolio. That's why I've been in the long hair lately, because apparently for my agent, that's like my modeling look is long hair. Now that I'm thinner, I can do it. And I want to take some photos where I saw one girl who's with the same agent, and she has scars, and she took the pictures like it looked like she didn't have clothes on. She probably did. And she was just wrapped in like sitting on a chair, wrapped in like a big sheet or something, and showing like all the scars, and it looks so beautiful, because the scars are everywhere, and it looks so pretty. And that's one of the things. Nothing but a sheet, some long hair, and some high heels. Tune in. I'm wearing Savage X Fenty every day and tagging them in my Instagram stories every day until I get a modeling contract. I'm only on day 6, but you should have seen day. Did y'all see the blue one? That one's good. I love that blue outfit. I feel so sassy in that. Did you see the blue dress? I'm going to show you if you didn't. It's by Fenty, and it got me all heated up. And I'm like, why can't I model for Savage X? They use inclusive models, right? Rihanna is known for inclusivity. And I have a modeling agency. I just want a contract with Savage X. I'll wear whatever they tell me to. My lip combo is in the cart. It is my lipstick, my red lipstick with Versed brown, so stuffy still, Versed brown lip liner. It's in the cart. My red lipstick by Metaluso. It's actually Bird Beauty lipstick. Thank you, Kiki. Kikilani. Kiki. I don't know how to say it right. And a little bit of peach gloss by Flower Beauty. Random gloss. But I think it worked. What do y'all say? Clock it. I'm going to show you the picture of my blue dress, and then I'm going to let it go. It's a bustier and skirt, and I love it so much. I want to marry it. Oh, doing good. Nana, I see you doing good. We doing good. It's my lipstick. You want to buy it? It's it's my lipstick with a brown liner and a this peachy gloss on top. You can do a lot more with red lipstick than people think. But it's definitely a color. When I'm in red lipstick, my lipstick brings all the boys to the yard. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Did you see this one? Look. Isn't it pretty? Look how pretty it is. That's Savage X Fenty. Look, and I'm being all provocative. Yeah, if you put it on, you catch a smooch. Isn't this? Look, I'm so proud I could wear that because I bought it and I couldn't wear it. Um, I couldn't fit in it. And I thought I was disappointed because I just had the reduction. And I thought, man, I still don't even fit in this thing without the giant, you know, knockers. And turns out I was just swollen. You stay swollen a long time. But now it's all different. Month and the day, I was born April 1st. I am Aries with Libra rising and my moon in Pisces. And I got to go do some work. I think I'm done, right? That looks good. I love y'all. Nobody can dim your shine. Nobody can dim your light. And for years, I dimmed my light for someone, and I'll never do it again. I have an address. It's on my page. One, I'll say it, but you're not going to get it. It's right on my page. If you go to the About Me, 14320 Ventura Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 91423. Thank you. Oh, but you got to put box 2012. Y'all love the lip combo. Just know it's my. Oh, I know. I got to go, Varsha. Thank you so much for the gifts. Blessings, Chief Lakota. Dinner, chicken and rice. It's already pre-planned. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Don't go. I gotta stay. I gotta keep my foot on their neck. Fenty's not gonna have me if I'm not working out. Hey, Heather Ward. You still gotta work out. Differences or not. You gotta get in shape. Look, I look so much different now. I'm so happy. Work on yourself. Make yourself happy. I love y'all. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Let me get my work done. And I always post, I make a post about it and schedule it if I'm going to be on. If not, I'll definitely be on. No, I can do Thursday. My page name is Burned Beauty 2018. I think you can just click on it here somewhere. Burned Beauty 2018. Thank you, Varsha. Love you back. Thank you for the gift. Bye, y'all. I love you. Love you, Michael Danger. I see. I will. Love you, LMC. Y'all are awesome. Chief Lakota didn't say it. Love you, Chief Lakota. Red, think you're in here. Gordy, love y'all. All right. Love y'all. And I'll see you either tomorrow or Thursday. And just remember, whatever you're going through, it's going to get better. And this too shall pass. Love you.